Welcome to the 9642 podcast. This is your host, Mr. NumberNine.
And this is the Fool.
This is where me and the Fool give our
Unqualified and unrequested.
ramblings on the various issues in the world of sport.
Or something like that.
Hello everyone, we are back for the EPL draft.
Yeah.
Season is about to start next Friday here, New Zealand time, and the draft is about to begin imminently.
Less than a minute
to go.
Yeah.
The draft order will be shown soon. We're about to find out who gets the coveted first pick.
Yeah. That's going to be a big one. I guess you've got a bit of choice, but I guess is it Haaland again, first pick? Is that how we're going?
Is anyone brave enough not to pick Haaland?
Well, look, before we got him up here. We got there 10 seconds. We've got Casey. I just need to add Casey. Oh, invite to speak. Oh, where can I do this? Why can't I? Yeah, he's invited himself.
Alright, draft rank. Ricky is picking now.
Go, Ricky.
Rigged. Ricky always gets first pick somehow.
He does seem to get it a lot. Yeah, we've got Ricky and Casey and ready to come in. I've invited them in to speak. They may be a bit...
Sweet as.
Oh.
Ricky still deciding.
Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me. Thank you.
This was the big debate. Is anyone brave enough not to pick Haaland? Nope.
No, you picked
Did we
Haaland.
pick Haaland?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
There he is.
Well,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We went and picked Haaland first
There
up.
he is.
Well done.
Yeah, my bad. I was struggling.
Yeah.
well,
Casey.
Salah.
Oh, Nader is picking next.
Yeah.
If he is here. Ooh. I'd send him a quick message.
Yeah. See whether he's auto-picking or if he's actually online. I think you said he was going to attempt to be online. That was Nada, right?
He said it's still 7 o'clock on a Friday night, so
Yeah.
well,
We'll see.
I mean, he's going to end up with Palmer if he auto-picks this round, so it's not really a big deal, to be fair.
Depending if he's reordered his own draft list, but yeah, likely Palmer.
Yeah. I mean, he might end up with Saka, being
Yeah.
an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, exactly.
And he
Palmer
picked
was.
Palmer, so... My turn. Oh, well. Much of a muchness between Saka and Son,
Yeah.
to be fair.
So far, we've picked in the draft order recommended.
Looks like Dr. Evil is auto-picking.
Possibly. Nope, he picked Son.
Oh, no, he picked Son.
Now, my choice: Foden or De Bruyne.
Well, given you're going back to back, right?
I will be doing. No, am I? No, I get second next round. There's a couple others in here somewhere. Let's go De Bruyne first. So we've got a couple others in our list here. Oh, Felix. Felix gets 2 picks. And then I'm back.
The cat. It's always bothered me, like Felix the cat is literally Cat the cat.
Always good.
It's like imaginative names.
Someone really thought hard.
Yeah.
I'm currently having dinner.
Good to
Yum,
know.
yum, yum.
Looks like the cat here is going to be auto picking.
Yep. So I imagine we'll see Foden and Watkins go off the board back to back.
Yes, there we go.
Yep.
Foden and Watkins, that's a good double pick.
Yeah.
That's a great double pick, to be fair.
Alright. I'm bucking a bit of the trend. I already did that already, but we're going with Havertz. Over
Havertz, huh? Dr. Evil. You know, I let the thing pick an auto 11 for my regular fantasy team because I just wanted to get something on the board, and I was like, this is way better than any team I've ever picked in my life. Okay, Odegaard or Fernandez. Once again, it's pretty much of a muchness. But yeah, might as well get Bruno in there. Because he never gets injured and plays every game.
Fair.
We're actually going to have pretty stacked teams. There's only like 7 people. Because I remembered once we had like 13 and everybody was like sitting there going, who's like the best striker in the Nottingham Forest team?
Yeah.
Or do we pick someone from Burnley?
Yeah. That was a couple of seasons ago. We had 12. Last year we had 10. Yeah, unfortunately we ended with 7 bucks things, so we're a bit lopsided. We put some Mr. Average into the mix.
Well, Mr. Average always pawns us though.
Yeah.
Unfair. Mr. Average is OP.
He is.
You're up, Ricky.
Yeah.
He's just having his noms. Nom 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 nom.
No, I think that was Casey having his noms.
Yeah, I only just walked in the door at 8:55, eh?
Good times.
It was me. Okay, he picked Trent.
Yep.
You would.
Ooh.
I think I know what you're going to do here as well, eh?
Nicholas Jackson.
No.
Good
Nkuku.
And Cuckoo.
If he stays fit, that's a great fit.
Yeah. That is a good pick.
If he stays fit. Alright, Bowen, Solanke, Nicholas Jackson. Oof. But I reckon this guy's going to be traded to a really good team, so I'm going for Ivan Toney.
Not bad.
And even if he kind of plays for Brentford, he always tends to be their biggest goal scorer.
Oh, me now. Dr. Evil took Bowen. I'm taking old Mr. Jackson.
My name is Jackson. Don't want to be demonetized. Like, that's such a weird album. The Love Below versus Speaker Box. It's like it feels like 2 different artists, 2 different bands are playing an album.
Me now.
Good old Outcast. And Rice is a pretty solid pick.
Yeah. Who do I want?
You want Sterling, because he's Chelsea.
I do sort of want Sterling. You've talked me into it.
Ooh! Dr. Evil. So technically, is Luis Diaz considered a midfielder in fantasy?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, Solanke is a good pick. I think Diaz will play a lot of games. He's another guy who tends to not get injured. And Casey. Who'd you pick? Can't see it.
What's that?
Oh, Guardiol. Ah, yeah. Ricky. King Sabasly. It's a bit tricky figuring out what Liverpool's gonna be like. Ditto with Chelsea. You know, like, Chelsea's probably gonna have a new manager at the end of the year, and we'll all be wondering, why did you fire him? Like, Marask seemed okay in the end.
Oh, you got 3 seconds, right?
Oh,
He picked Wood.
hope you wanted Wood.
It was a lot of deliberation to end up with Wood, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. And cool. Alright.
Gakpo for you. Off to Dr. Evil now.
Yeah. Because he's at least an actual out-and-out striker. Like, Liverpool have all these people supposedly being forwards who are like, other than Salah and Gakpo, who are basically, everyone is like, he's a forward, is he? He's a midfielder, is he?
What do I need?
The problem with Arsenal defenders is that Arteta's turning into Pep and going to rotate them left, right, and centre now that he's got like 9.
Yeah. I mean, at least you have centre halves who stay fit.
4 of them, mate. We play them all across the back line.
Basically, United's season pretty much relies on, is Luke Shaw fit? No? Okay, we're gonna suck. Ooh, kudos. Come on, Adam. Quick game's good game.
Sorry, yeah. Quick game's good game. I don't know who I want.
Okay, so Rasmus Højlund is a good month away.
Alright, let's go here. Yeah, that'll do.
Alright. Dr. Evil. He tends to favor Spurs, doesn't he? Doctor? The good doctor?
I don't actually remember from previous years.
Ooh, alright. Let's go. I mean, what do you guys think? Should Rodrigo have won Player of the Season in the Premiership last year? Or is he basically the proof of, like, you know, you literally have to be in 2016 N'Golo Kante for a defensive player to win Player of the Year?
That might be the case, yes.
That took a long time to pick Gabriel.
Deciding between Gabriel or Ben White. Eh?
It's hard choices, man. Hard choices.
Because you're right, there's going to be rotation, but I think Ben White gets rotated more than Gabriel. Eh?
Reckon.
Yeah.
I know they plan to rotate, but Arsenal always feel iffy to me when they don't have Gabriel and Saliba, like, solidly in the centre halves.
It'll be Saliba and Gabriel will be like the two mainstays, and then like Timber and Calafiore will be like right and left, and then like Ben White will be in the mix as well.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like when I watch them and they're like rotating those guys out, I'm just like, like I'm just like, oh, let's hope that happens when they come to Old Trafford.
Real funny that you picked White after I was deciding, eh?
Yeah, I'm and ahhing, and I was like, he's not going to be there next round, so we've got to take him.
Yeah. You get 2 picks, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't think.
Yeah.
Though I do like my screens decide to give a wonderful display bug and shows everybody has Gabriel now. So.
Oh, City.
In fact, no, everybody has 2 Gabriels in their team.
This guy, just trying to load up on City players.
No,
I mean,
Well, yeah.
I'm going to go with Domes. I think he plays him in the midfield.
Yeah, that's a good.
yeah.
He's got that libero role, so he pushes forward when they're on attack.
I want to go for a bit of a punt there, right?
The tricky thing with picking a now they end up picking Hoyland. Yeah, well, it's this part of the draft where like auto picking really hurts you.
Yeah.
Might as well get a defender in there while I can. Like the only City player who I think just never gets rotated is Kyle Walker.
I reckon he's aging out though, eh? I think you might find that he's not doing as much this season.
You'd think so, but even in that FA Cup final, he was like the guy keeping City in the game.
Let's grab Gallagher.
Oof, people are picking goalkeepers now.
That's auto picks, I think, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Maybe I have to go on this defender rush as well.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have the best season last year.
No, but Trippier always tends to pick up good fantasy points. So
True, Pedro Porro. Yeah, and this guy always plays with Manchester United if he's fit, so I guess Rashford getting in there. Gabriel Jesus.
Fineda, yeah.
Yeah. Is it Jesus if you're Brazilian, or is it Jesus?
Ooh,
Because technically they're Portuguese speakers, right?
yeah. I should check. We've got plenty of Brazilians at work. I think it's Jesus, not Jesus.
Jesus, Garnacho.
Yeah.
Colwell.
I reckon he's going to be old for Chelsea this season, eh?
Yeah.
He's gonna.
Who isn't going to be old for Chelsea? This is the thing with Chelsea, right? They've got a gazillion players, and who's actually going to play?
Yeah.
Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? He's gonna get you points, right? Because he's gonna
Pickford?
make a lot of saves.
Pickford, yeah.
Pickford is statistically the best goalkeeper in the league
Yeah.
in terms of expected goals conceded and how much he actually concedes. He's literally the reason Everton's not a championship team, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the glue that holds the shit stain on your toilet that is Everton. That's why you can't flush them down into the championship.
I bet on them 2 seasons in a row to get relegated, eh?
No,
They did it.
don't fall for the trap, man. Don't fall for the trap. They never get, they've never been relegated to the second division since they've made it to the top division.
It looked so likely.
Yep.
Especially then when there was the chatter of with the points deduction and all that kind of stuff. I was like,
Dude, they were legit a good team last season. Like, I thought points deduction, these guys clearly have to go now. But, at the end, they were just like, nah, we're not gonna.
Yeah, they hang in there. Oh, me now. What did I want? Yeah, we're still with the defenders. I think Skis.
I mean, I rate Onana, but I don't see why he's so high. Manchester United are going to concede so many goals. Ooh, Vardy. I'd love to see Vardy have an awesome season. Like the old warhorse. Stayed loyal to Leicester and came back up with them.
real like a league cup or something.
Yeah, I was thinking Chilwell, but Chilwell breaks every 5 minutes. Cucurella
will play heaps over Chilwell. Chilwell's on the out, I've heard.
Oh, I don't know if he's on the out. He's just his injury proneness with Cucurella, and they found a way to play Cucurella that actually he can play. So
I think Cucurella is a good player.
He's definitely a good
and
player.
he's kind of found him and Moses Caicedo have kind of found a role at Chelsea, but who knows what's going to happen with, Pochettino's not there anymore.
Yeah, no, exactly. So
Like, who knows who's good at Chelsea or who's going to be used at Chelsea?
yeah.
Edison, nice. João Pedro. That's like the thing I noticed in the Euros as well. Like, England, Smith Rowe.
I forgot about Smith Rowe.
And going to Fulham. Mate, he's about to bring Fulham to 7th place.
Fuck, I forgot about Smith Rowe. That's so dumb. I wanted him as well.
I think Fulham are quietly pretty impressive, given like the wage bill.
They
Like not as impressive. Like they're not as impressive as Bournemouth, but they're up there. Cold. Yeah, this guy's gonna go to a better team. I bet. Whew. This is Sean Dyche, right?
Me.
I didn't realise Shaw was still floating around.
Yeah. I think I said, notice, Manchester United seasons, pretty much depends on whether Shaw's injured or not. And that's pretty much also how England's Euros or main tournament goes. Like, if Shaw's there, they're pretty, they have a flowing attack. When Shaw's not there, they look like this really shitty Everton-style team.
Let's go with Cancelo.
Cool.
And let's try out Gusto actually.
Cool.
Like half a team of Chelsea players again.
If you notice, I think I only got two people that aren't three people that haven't played for Chelsea.
There's a man that has a philosophy and sticks to it every season, eh?
Yeah, it's good
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
It's fun trying to find where all the ex-Chelsea players are.
It's like how the Phoenix Suns every season go defense. What defense? We just score more points than the other team.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
One he can. It's a good pick.
Yeah. I think Dalot pretty much carried the team United last season.
One of Chelsea's 6 goalkeepers are going to actually start.
Yeah, well, it's always a good question.
It's ridiculous that I'm not even exaggerating. Like, you have 6 goalkeepers. It's just ridiculous. Ooh, that was a good shout. Leon Bailey.
Yeah, Diaby's gone now, so Bailey's going to get more playing time than he used to, eh?
Yeah, that's a good shout. Like Chelsea did not just have 6 goalies, they had so many players they couldn't fit them all into the same locker room. And like they got surprised that suddenly there was cliques in the squad, like, well,
It's shocking, surprising.
yeah. I'm shocked to know that gambling's going on here. Your winnings, please. Yes, sir.
Ooh. Damn, 2 shouts.
Maybe. It could be alright.
Yeah, not bad.
Kulikowski. Hope. Nice.
Yeah, going for Pickford and Pope. Love that.
Nice.
Keep them both out of everyone else's teams, right?
Yeah, nice. Oh, one
Don't even-
defensive
don't even-
spot left, but I want 2 players. Doggy.
Ooh.
Doggy.
Julian Timber. Alright.
Like a new signing for Arsenal.
He has a.
What did he play one game last? He looked real good in that one game he played for us.
Oh wow. I hope this guy. Ooh, I've got my eye on. He's gone unselected for a very long time.
I'll continue my schemes. Hey.
Is Felix actually picking?
Oh, he's actually picking this time, yeah. Wow, he showed up
Yay, Felix.
right at the end. Go, Felix.
At least he didn't end up with any injured players like Nather did.
Yeah. He might have just showed up just for that one pick.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna end up with Leno at this rate.
Just wanted a weird, like, mid-late
Oh, he got Romero.
round.
I mean, you know you're a real hardcore fantasy player when you're you're like deliberating over who your backup goalkeeper should be. It's like the people in fantasy NFL who are like, oh, who's my backup QB in the team? Alright. Yeah, I don't know how many games Zinchenko's gonna play. And I like Bournemouth. I think they're pretty good.
Okay, fair.
Where's Gallagher going? Gallagher, like, Chelsea's a mess.
Atletico Madrid.
Who's your captain, and you're just gonna leave?
It's
I
weird.
think Gallagher will end up in probably somewhere like Crystal Palace or...
I thought there was like
West Ham.
strong links that he was pretty much. It's already done that he's going to Atletico Madrid. Hey,
Was he?
I think so. Chelsea like stonewalled him. They pretty much said you can't even come into like the first team changing room and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, they've blocked him from everything, eh? He's not even training with the first team or anything.
Conor Gallagher doesn't seem like the kind of player who wants to move to another country.
These two. Go for Visa. Is that Anderson, Crystal Palace Anderson?
Yep.
How's he? Didn't realise he was
More
still
attention.
around.
Does Mason Mount play for United? I don't think he does.
Mason Mount will end up covering at centre half at some point.
If he was going to play often, I would have already picked him. I love
It was
Mason
kind of what I
Mount.
was thinking. I was like, do I take him? Do I take him just to stop you from putting him in your team? Because that would be funny. Hudson Odoi maybe for Forest. Nah, let's have a little bit of faith in United, right?
Anthony?
Anthony,
I
yeah.
mean, he does have like a pretty serious court case.
Didn't he score like 2 goals in the whole of last season?
Yeah, but he's no, I don't know.
It's a real
Could be
wild
good,
shout.
right?
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Anthony wasn't being picked by Brazil as well because of that court case
Yeah.
in the Copa. It feels wrong, that Real Madrid does like all these young players. Like other than Kylian Mbappe, who's like a legitimate superstar, everybody else is basically like a fresh-faced young kid. Alright. Okay. Go Flecken.
Okay, flicking.
As per usual, my last player is the backup goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how bad Andre Onana might be, Tom Heaton isn't starting for United.
There, we're all pretty much done and dusted.
The good thing about not having heaps and heaps of players is like it gives you room now to actually like bring people in and out throughout the season. Whereas like last season you couldn't bring anyone in because they were all players who just weren't playing.
Yeah.
Whereas like now there's still a few people in there that you can bring in and they can do a job if there might be a few surprises that you can get in and stuff. So it makes it pretty fun in that aspect.
Yeah, I think like there's 20 teams in the Premier League. If you have 12 players, that's already like really diluting the talent. Whereas if you have less than 10, you've got a pretty stacked. And there'll be lots of good players undrafted.
Yeah, exactly.
It does look like, the Gallagher move to Atletico is confirmed. And he's actually
it's pretty much done, right?
It is done. He's in Madrid. It's all signed. Well, it's all...
Yeah, I thought so.
I think he officially has to sign a contract, but everybody's reached the agreement. It's just putting pens on paper now.
Ooh. They reckon I should bench Richarlison. Maybe. Ooh, where can you find who are the undrafted players still?
I think that is under transactions. Well, under transactions has all the players, and then you click on show available.
Yeah, there's still some good players in there.
Yeah.
I like it. It leaves room for some trading, but also getting people in and making some sacrifices and stuff. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Look, there's Bernardo. There's like Xerxes. I mean, I don't know how good he'll be, but you know. There's Mitoma. Yeah. Grealish.
I thought about selecting Mitoma, I do like Mitoma.
He was
he's
injured heaps of last season though, so you probably want to see him.
Yeah, hence why he wasn't in my squad. Hence why I left him.
Even like Joe Linton at Newcastle could have a monster season. Now that they actually play him in the right position. It's Justin
Good players in that list still.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Kluivert, yeah.
Do we want to review the first week fixtures for us?
Let's have a look.
So
who
first
we
up, we got Casey and me.
Hey.
Then Nada and Felix. Ricky picks up Mr. Average first, and Dr. Evil and Mr. Number 9 here.
Surely I can't go wrong taking on the average first up, right?
Wow.
I really hope you lose to the average. That'd be hilarious.
Have you seen our league's ability against Mr. Average over the years? It's not been very great.
Mr. Average consistently finishes in the top 3, which is a very sad indication for our league, but yeah.
I reckon I picked a great time to play Adam when all his Chelsea squad are playing City first up.
Hey, half my squad's also City.
Yeah.
I think like the only time I finished above Mr. Average was the season where I drafted Haaland first up, and then I got Rashford as well, and Rashford scored 20 odd goals that season as well.
Back when Rashford was a monster, eh?
Well, Rashford basically was a monster in Ten Hag's first season. Like he was like keeping United afloat, but then Rashford is one of those, has a good season, then has a bad season, and then maybe has a good season.
Yeah.
Maybe he's due again then.
Maybe.
I like the look of my team, eh?
Yeah.
What have we got? Edison, Picaro, Garderol, Gabriel, Robinson. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. See, having so few players, even the auto picks, like there's only one player who's picked an injured player like in now there, but like Højlund, if once he's back, will probably be scoring goals because he's going to be like an out and out striker.
Yeah.
And United play like, there's like Callum Wilson at Newcastle for Felix, But I think Wilson's like another player who just gets goals once he's back from injury.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I'm pretty
And
sure,
yeah.
Adam, Julian Alvarez is signed with Atletico Madrid as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really? Oh, good times. That shows me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Alvarez was leaving City, eh?
Yeah, well, such is life. Like the one time I go away
Interesting.
from trying to find a proper Chelsea player, and they're leaving anyway. I really was just picking Atletico Madrid players, that was all.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think Atletico Madrid's going to be pretty good this season. I feel like Barcelona are going to thing out. Because, like, how dumb was that? Like, oh yeah, Xavi is leaving. Oh no, he's coming back. Also, he's leaving.
Just to make it fun.
Yeah, Ricky's got a nice team.
Yeah.
There's a couple of maybes in there.
Anthony, maybe?
Well, that one's just like I can switch him out for anyone, but it's more Pedro. Like, he'd be injured, might not be injured, might start, might not start.
Yeah. But if he does start and he's not injured, he's a great shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Just a backup because Wood should probably.
Wood will start, and as long as Wood is at Nottingham Forest, they're not being relegated, right? Chris Wood just doesn't get relegated.
Also,
Yeah,
Wood just pops up with goals quite often. Like he just goes under the radar, eh?
Just a big lad up top.
It's just a bigger name.
But yeah, Smith Rowe, Sabozlai.
When you watch All White's games, he's clearly so much better than everybody else. Like so carrying the team. Like he's just so good. Like realistically, I feel like the other island nations, like of the OFC Championship games I was watching, like if we didn't have Chris Wood, like those island teams actually give us a run for our money, and you're not sure with home support how they could play.
Yeah.
Whereas like Chris Wood basically is unstoppable at that level, for the All Whites, especially when playing against Oceania teams.
Yeah. And the Oceania teams, he's just a beast.
Yeah.
And then against other competition, that's more just the fact that they can stop the delivery to him more than anything, so he doesn't get enough of the ball to do anything. And if he gets the ball, it tends to look very good.
I wish he was available during 2010 when we were at the World Cup. Like if we had Chris Wood instead of Rory Fallon, Chris Killen up there. Someone like Aaron Lyons, who's actually a really smooth operator. If you don't make him run, he's just just being an old school playmaker. Actually worked pretty well.
Wood was a bit too young then, though, wasn't he? He didn't really break through till after that.
Yeah, but he was still good.
He was still good.
Yeah.
But
like I say, if we had like a 2016 version of Wood for that 2010 World Cup team,
that would have been nice. Yeah.
We might have actually made it to the second round that tournament.
Possibly. I mean, we're only really one goal away from it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
guys.
that night. I'm pretty happy with the team.
Good.
I think you guys are. I think everybody's got a pretty decent team. I don't think anyone has an absolute stinker anywhere.
No, that's the fun of just having.
That's the joy of having six or seven, eh?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see if people stick with their players or if they bring in, make the swaps every now and then.
There'll be some transfers next week, so there'll be some swaps and people trying to trick game. Yeah. Actually losing the first round is potentially a good idea. Losing the first couple of rounds back when the window was open for the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah, because you get.
Oh yeah. I
Autos.
still remember that season that Ronaldo went to United, and whoever lost the first 2 weeks just got Ronaldo in.
He got Ronaldo and Odegaard back to baller players, and then he went up. And Ronaldo was really good in that first season. He got 22 or 23 goals because he's Ronaldo. He's always gonna score goals.
Yeah, nice. All good, team. Well, I'm probably going to shoot off, but thanks heaps for that.
Yeah.
No
Thanks,
problems.
guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
See ya.
Bye.
Cool. Well, that is all. Much shorter stream this time as we have less players, and less players were drafting live. But I think overall looks like a really exciting fantasy season. Let us know who you think has the best team. I'm happy. You happy?
I'm as happy as always. No, it was very good. I was very happy with everything. I think, as Casey was saying, yeah, I think about 8 people, I think, is a good number for it. Because, yeah, everybody gets a decent team. There's enough good players to go around. You still need to have a little bit of knowledge to get the best team out of it. But still leaves enough players hanging around that are still playing regularly that, as Casey was saying, you can swap in and out and have a bit of substitutions and transfers going on, so you can swap people out and still have players that are going to play and be decent. Well, last year was 10 people, which was...
Draft order is less important with a smaller fantasy pool.
Yeah. And so I think the season we had 12 or 13. That was a bit crazy. But,
Yeah.
8 seems a good number. 10's still doable. But,
Yeah, you're basically getting the top half, generally.
yeah.
If you're dividing 20 into 10. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Thank you to Ricky and Casey for joining us on the stream and putting their insights. Thanks to all the players who have joined in our fantasy league. Appreciate it, and best of luck. And everybody else, thank you very much for listening, and look forward to hearing from you next time.
Catch you next time.
Well, that is the end. Thanks for listening all the way through.
If you liked what you heard, we have even more. NineSixFourTwo Discord and a Buy Me a Coffee.
Pretty sure it's Buy Me a Beer.
Oh yeah, buy me a beer on buymeacoffee.com.
In both these places, you can talk to us, and we may even listen, especially if you do buy a said beer or coffee. I might still be confused.
Yes, we're easily bribed. All links are in the show notes below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
This is on YouTube.